20% of Caesar's.
I can't lie. I don't know what I'd do if I lost 200 mil. Like at that point, you got to realize that it's a problem. Like what the fuck? How do you even manage even losing 10 mil? You're like maybe. I bet he's doing like 1 million per like pot. I bet you.
Casino revenue came from one single person, Terence Watanabe.
Oh yeah, look at him.
1957 in Omaha, Nebraska, Terence began life as the son of Harry Watanabe, who founded one of the most successful carnival suppliers in American history, called the Oriental Trading Company. At the age of 15, Terence began working for his father, and by the age of 20, Terence had been given the role of CEO, after which he'd add an incredible amount to the business. By shifting the focus toward party products, Terence was able to grow the business from 17 local stores to a company generating $25 million per month. The only problem was Terence had spent most of his life doing so and had therefore experienced almost nothing outside of work. The job was all-consuming, say former associates.
Is it free?
He traveled for long stretches of time examining merchandise in Asia. He never married. His sister and others who know him say they don't believe he ever had a significant romantic relationship. This was his life, that company. It engulfed him. Having burnt out by the age of 43, Terence put his share of the company up for sale, eventually selling for an undisclosed amount in October 2000, after which the goal was to have a charitable and fun retirement. Mr. Watanabe said his plan was to throw himself into his philanthropic work and have more fun. If it's not fun, it's not worth doing, Mr. Watanabe told his hometown newspaper, the Omaha World Herald, in 2000.
So he just sold the Terry K. So you're telling me he sold his share and basically splashed it all in a what's it called? In a casino.
Watanabe Charitable Trust
in one trip,
donating millions to AIDS and cancer research, as well as various political causes. However, having worked all day every day for over 20 years in a complex business, Terence found little satisfaction in this new line of work. Donations from his foundation group.
I think I'm alright. I'm alright for now. I'm a bit low on bread. I'll be real. I don't really have money like that to be spending on shits.
But he soon became restless. Several business ideas, including opening a restaurant, went nowhere. He didn't know what to do with his time, says his sister, and as the old saying goes, an idle mind is the devil's playground. With nothing else to do, Terry began a new hobby of spending large amounts of cash, purchasing one of Omaha's largest and most notable homes, which featured 9 bedrooms, 18 bathrooms, a gourmet kitchen, a custom wine cellar, and a 3-story elevator, but it was rather a venue near this mansion that became his biggest financial danger. Terry began to travel across the border from Omaha to Council Bluffs, Iowa, so he could gamble at the Caesars Horseshoe Casino, which is self-described on its website as a true gambler's paradise, featuring an expansive round-the-clock casino floor, an 18-table poker room, a full-service Caesars sportsbook, and one-of-a-kind gaming areas. Terence became, quote, one of the casino's top customers and began devoting himself to gambling full-time as his primary income and livelihood source. However,
so how do you lose it in one trip?
His level.
How much? I want to know what this guy's net worth is. Does he still have bread now?
Disposable.
What's he saying now?
Hosts at the Iowa casinos encouraged Mr. Watanabe to play at the Rio and other Harrah's-owned casinos in Las Vegas.
Okay.
Having struggled to launch any new businesses, Terence began to frequent Las Vegas beginning in 2005, where his existing gambling habit was intensified and joined with a drinking habit, satisfied only by a luxury vodka brand called Jewel of Russia, which retailed at
damn well, them people in the casinos are they're gonna egg you on to drink more and more. Because they're the one that's making profit off that. They're like, would you like another one? Would you like a what? Yo, they don't care if you get drunk, bruv. And you're going to be splashing bread at the same time. Yeah, that's a win-win for them.
Over $200 per bottle. In that very same...
Per bottle? Yo, that must be... Yo, is that got cocaine in it? Is that got cocaine in it? Or some shit? What the fuck is it? Was it that much?
That very same year, billionaire Steve Wynn opened the luxury Wynn Las Vegas.
Oh no.
By 2006, 1 year later, Terence had spent so much money at the venue that the two arranged to meet. Remarkably, Steve concluded that Terence was a, quote, compulsive gambler and alcoholic.
Yeah, that's why I usually block them. The amount of times I've seen that shit is just like,
leading Steve to ban Terry from the casino. However,
annoying.
given this was no fix for Terry's addiction, this simply became an opportunity for other venues in the area. Terry decided to take his money over to Caesar's Palace, where a marketing executive promised to give him substantially more advantageous arrangements than the Win with respect to player comps, rebates, and other incentives, after which the casino created specifically designed incentives to keep Terry gambling at their venue. He was given
Wait. What incentives? Personal transportation. Oh, no, they just want this guy. I don't blame it. It's a smart decision. It's a very smart decision. It's from a business. They don't care if he loses all his money. They're the one that's making bread off him. A dedicated security officer, high limit table supervisors to service Mr. Watambe, private roulette table behind curtain. Yeah. Slot machines moved to a private area. 25 multi-line slot machines, all for himself. Discounted airfare that was initially deducted from his marker account at 12.5k a month, but starting January it was 15k a month. Deferred. Visa card with 1,000 of credit. What's that mean?
specifically designed
Gift shop points.
incentive
Mr. Watambe was to receive 500k to credit to his marker's account as cash value for his gift shop points. What the
to
fuck?
keep Terry gambling at their venue.
Received 15% cash back on all table losses. What? That's how much he's gambling. They need to give him his money back, like partly.
$12,500 a month for airfare and $500,000 in credit at the gift stores. Haraz also offered 15% cash back on table losses greater than $500,000, special high-limit games, and other incentives. Mr. Watanabe resided for free in a 3-bedroom suite at Caesars, had access to his favorite bartender, and was constantly surrounded by attendants to serve his every need.
That's crazy.
Such as a 7
He might as well be living there. Like, yo.
course meal from the casino's Bradley Ogden restaurant, delivered to him while he was gambling, with these attendants later telling legendary stories about his behavior while gambling.
Wow.
Al Delia and Christian Kunda, two of Mr. Watanabe's personal handlers at Caesars, say he had thousands of Tiffany gift boxes filled with $50 gift cards or $100 gift coins that he would hand out to bartenders,
so they're all eating,
guards, and others. They say he once told a security guard to go to a supermarket and buy every cut of steak, and then proceeded to hand them out to employees.
What?
Caesars Palace high rollers of this magnitude are often given
at some point, just realize this. Just give yourself a reality check at what you're actually doing with your life. Some people really that dumb. He can't be dumb because he made a lot of money for his dad's company. He can't be a dumb guy. But he's just so lost in life. That man is so lost, bro. That is a definition of having bread but you're not happy. He's not found his peace within himself because you're not doing. I don't care how much money you're not doing that all the time. All the time, giving out $100 gift cards. I know it's not a lot to him, but still, it's crazy. And he's splashing casino money as well. And you're always drunk. Yeah, you're lost.
an exclusive loyalty program status called 7-Star, where members are wowed by all the fantastic benefits afforded to them, with additional rewards and all-round bigger and better perks. Yet the casino then literally created a new tier above this called Chairman, of which only Terrence Watanabe had the status of joining, having been handed what you might call the ultimate life.
Yo, this guy's a VIP of all VIPs when it comes to that casino shit. This man created his own category of VIP. What? He was there that much. Yo, someone needs to check this guy. Someone needs to check him.
If Terry decided,
where's his family at? Do they not know about this?
To stay in Vegas.
What's his accountant saying? The amount of bread that he's spending is. What are you gonna say? Oh, I'm just gambling. Yo.
Yet with no
gonna lose all
intervention and nothing else to do, the severity
I want to
of
know the
this
ending of
began
this.
to get out of control.
Here we
Several
go.
employees say Mr. Watanabe would stay at the tables for up to 24 hours, sometimes losing as much as $5 million in a single binge. He was allowed to play 3 blackjack hands simultaneously, with a $50,000 limit for each hand.
Chat. Yo, imagine placing down on the table 50 bands each pot. Bro, that's not even people's, like, that's maybe like double or maybe triple of people's paychecks per year. Deep it. And you're just throwing it away. That's what I find. I don't think I would ever gamble when it comes to like the table shit. Maybe when it comes to sports. Cause like the odds and shit, but no, that sounds crazy to me. Per pot. I see Drake be doing it. He be putting 100k. It's crazy. But he be losing like 1 mil sometimes.
And if he won, Mr. Watanabe says he regularly handed out to Caesar's employees bundles of $100 bills that could total as much as $20,000. In the meantime, Terry was visited by a former casino host from his hometown who explained that Terry appeared disoriented and couldn't remember the conversations they'd had in the past. He'd add that Terry was often seen stumbling around the casino or falling asleep at tables placed right beside loud nightclub music, yet the most notable observation regarded the type of machines that Terry liked to play. According to one of his former assistants, Terrence rejected any skill-based casino game like poker and instead gravitated toward games with low odds, including roulette and slots. He was considered a house player because slots and roulette are house games. They have terrible odds for the player, and the way he played blackjack, he made it a house game. He made such bad decisions on the blackjack table, but it was only when his brother and sister came to visit for Thanksgiving 2007 that he'd talk about just how much these bad choices had cost him. In the 11 months
we don't want to know. We don't want to know, chat.
Terrence Watanabe had lost $127 million. Under the assumption that Terry had more money somewhere, the casino then gave him a $17 million loan, although this by itself should have been a sign that he was almost out of money. On the 23rd of January 2008, just weeks after telling family about his losses, Terrence put his Omaha mansion up for sale while continuing to chase his losses in Vegas. He managed to sell the home for a price of $2.66 million.
That's nothing.
However, at this point, it was already too late. Terrence Watanabe was completely out of money. He'd wagered $4.2 million in 2005, $81 million in 2006, $825 million in 2007, and when his family brought him back to Omaha in early 2008.
Wait, he spent. Wait. I'm confused, chat. Indeed, that year, his total wagering volume / play. Oh no, that's crazy. He put down 800 million in one year.
Million in 2007, and when his family brought him back to Omaha in early 2008, Terry had lost more than anybody else in Las Vegas history, with the 3-year trip costing him a total of $204 million. To make matters worse, Terrence had no job or income yet still owed the casino $14.7 million, after which Terry put the blame back onto Caesars, stating that his losses were their fault. Mr. Watanabe alleges that during this period, Haraz not only didn't make him leave when he was drunk, but applied him with alcohol and prescription drugs to encourage him to stay and gamble, leading Terry to launch a lawsuit against the casino.
How's he afford that? How's he afford the lawsuit now? Come on now. May that make sense, chat? May that make sense?
Documents explain Caesars served Mr. Watanabe 2 to 3 750ml bottles of Jewel of Russia vodka per day, every day. No Caesars employee ever limited or cut off Mr. Watanabe's drinking, despite the fact that he was almost always visibly severely intoxicated when he was being served while gambling.
That's bad.
On at least one occasion at
Caesars in 2007,
a concerned companion of Mr. Watanabe, Stuart Mitchell, pulled aside his cocktail waitress and pled with her to water down Mr. Watanabe's drinks. The cocktail waitress refused and curtly responded, "Terry gets whatever he wants." Mr. Watanabe had at least 2 drinks at his table at all times, so that he could be kept in a constant state of intoxication.
So they knew that he was gonna spend bread if he was intoxicated. So they really enforced that shit, and they were like, he's getting 2 drinks every time. I don't care. He's always gonna drink them 2 drinks every, like, yo. If he drinks one, I'ma refill the other one. You get it? He's always gonna be drunk, so we can spend that bread, take his bread, and then, and they did, and he's lucky he was. That's their fault. But it's a cheeky way of making money as well.
In order to ensure all employees recognized him and never refused him anything. Caesar's employees never attempted to limit or cut off Mr. Watanabe's drinking or restrict his gambling because they understood that any interference with his drinking or gambling could cost them their jobs. In response to the lawsuit, a spokesperson for the casino stated, "We're in the gambling business. We had no reason to believe that Terry Watanabe was anything other than a big player with huge resources who made an adult decision to bet the money he did. Are we going to
adult decision, bro? Bro was fucking. That man was dozed out of his mind, bro. He's just placing. He don't care what he's placing. He's placing this. He's placing that. He's like, oh yeah. Oh, what do I have here? Oh, ace of spade. Yeah, I placed that. Yo, he doesn't care. Like he's just He's not even gambling and thinking what he's doing. Bro, he's unconscious basically when he's doing that shit. And you think that's normal? You think that's good? Yeah, you're getting fucked. You're gonna get hit with that big suit.
Moment that keeps him very happy. Of course we are. The casino then launched criminal proceedings against Terry, meaning that on top of everything, he was now facing up to 28 years in prison for the unpaid 14 million. An article was then published in the months that followed, announcing that both Terry and the casino had each dropped their lawsuits. Okay. However, Terry's life never recovered afterwards.
My name is Terry Watanabe. I've been diagnosed with prostate cancer.
On the 29th of July 2017, Terry announced that he had cancer, hoping to raise $100,000 on GoFundMe for treatment, with a description reading, "I've accepted my situation."
Bro, but your family's rich. Your family must be rich, right? Ain't not gonna pay for that shit. Come on now.
And do not pity myself. But my hope is that you'll find it in your heart to forgive me for my past and help me live long enough to help others in the future.
He has helped people, I'm not gonna lie. He does help people.
I unfortunately don't have the funds to survive. I'm almost homeless. I have no medical insurance.
Although despite this, he was unable to reach his goal, yet still managing to raise an impressive $28,000.
Impressive, but that's not enough.
In January 2020, Terry joined Twitter before stating, "Today I try to live a good life and be a good man. Despite my past flaws and mistakes, I've always sought to do good and help people. I hope I can still have a positive impact on those in the future."
You see, the thing is, he seems like a good fucking guy, but I feel like I would put most of blame on the casino, because the fact that you have this guy has an infinite supply of drink, and you're not even telling him to, like, you're letting him drink his life away. Oh, you're technically wanting to kill him. Real shit. Am I tripping? You're literally wanting to kill the guy. But you don't care how it affects him because you're making money off it. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, all them higher ups, bro, they have the mask. They have like 10 layers of masks, bro. They be fucking fake as fuck, bro. Like,
by sharing my story, both highs and lows, funny and sad moments, showing that Terry, quite impressively, now took full responsibility.